Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Checks Out. Wow, wasn't expecting that. You gotta warn a guy.
Echo.
Gotta warn a guy.
Echo.
Turn that one up too. It doesn't matter. It won't even be in there. Brian forgets to put them in the post.
Hey, the echo went away. Oh, this is the crappiest entrance ever. This sucks.
Are you going to do it again?
No. Ladies and gentlemen, Damon.
Yeah. No. There's no do-overs.
Yeah, we have to pay if we do it again.
Brian's like, you're going to do that 7 more times.
Yeah, let me just trip.
All kinds of
Let me walk
different
around the studio.
Yeah. Who wants more coffee? I'll grind it fresh right now.
Give me 2 more seconds. Jose is going to walk in.
Right. No, I locked the door. We're good.
That was Jose.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me 17 times, shame on me again.
Hey, is that refrigerator still plugged in?
Yeah, it might be.
It is, actually.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Hey, you got to put on a ghillie suit and crawl on the floor. That's how we do it during a recording.
Also, be careful of the wire that you just brought across the walk path.
Yeah. You got to either limbo or just yank this off the table, whatever you got to do.
Yeah. We're already in trouble with OSHA. We can't have someone else fall.
This needs to be more of a visual medium for what we're doing right now. This is amazing. Which one?
The first one, the black one.
The orange one. The black one. The black one. The orange one. Man, is this like MacGyver? Is the bomb going to go off if we pull the wrong cord? Is this bad?
MacGruber.
So,
would you like me to start over? Huh? Would you like me to give you another?
It would be funny
intro?
to do a read right now. I'm not going to go back. We started where we started. But how about if we do another one?
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know the echo is going to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Checks Out. Here with Ted, Brian, and Damon. Take 2. What do you got for us?
You got to turn the echo off when I start talking. I giggle and it's like, oh, there's 17 people giggling. Don't do that.
That's just what it looks like.
I was sucking in, man. I was sucking in. Don't be
Tell that to the ripples.
Don't be a deckhand. All right. So this week we got to catch up on our week because I have a story.
We have to catch up on our week because Damon has a story.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Then I guess we'll go ahead and do that because I'll cut out where I said it. I'll just come back in where you say it, and it'll sound so organic, like you're very interested. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's how it works. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna tell you that I was taken into an unwelcomed realm this week by a buddy of mine who needed to go to a hardware store.
Did you go to some store?
I went to some store begrudgingly, and this is also the same individual who was supposed to be boycotting some store. So
did you find out they haven't been boycotting some store?
Yeah, I did. And I also gave him, I let him know what I thought of him in very colorful ways.
Did you call him a deckhand?
Worse.
Or a juice box?
Yeah, worse. But yes,
right.
Yeah.
We're in the ballpark.
And I started with the word hypocritical, and then I added a whole bunch of...
wow, you used your whole day's worth of vocabulary right there.
Yeah, so I used all that and kept going. And then we're walking through the store, and I'm like, I won't spend $1 here. He's like, what? I said, cool, I'll walk in here with you, but I said, I'm not spending $1.
But then you saw the circus peanuts, and you're like, I'll spend $2.
Yeah. Guy gets arrested for stealing circus peanuts. I said I would not spend $1 here. You don't understand.
But I wanted styrofoam-like treats, and I wanted them now.
Yeah.
What'd you go there for? Like, there were 2 other major stores.
Right. No, I guess
plus smaller stores.
Geographically, we were 30 feet closer to the some store, so we went there. And I was like, awesome. So we're walking through the store, and I text my wife, and I go, hey, just so you know, I've already called them, and I put down hypocritical, and I put down the words I called them, which I'll tell you afterwards. They're football words. So anyway, I tell him that, and I'm walking behind him in the store, and the whole time I'm like, and I just keep repeating it, like super loud.
You should have gotten on the...
And he's laughing.
You should have gotten on the overhead speaker. Just found one of those phones. Hello, everybody. I'd just like you to meet my friend.
Yeah, he's a hypocritical
football words.
That'd have been awesome. But again, they won't let me touch stuff there because you can't do anything.
Whoa.
Ooh, you got to go back and put some store over that. Better timestamp that. I said it.
Brian doesn't mind. That's money for Brian.
Yeah.
Put a little,
cha-ching.
Yeah, put a little
That's going to be the sound. It's not going to be some store anymore.
Put a little cha-ching right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I said the name. He said the name. Not supposed to. But no. So anyway, we get the stuff, and then we have to go back a second time.
Well, we know this is your
it's
your
our
MO, your modus operandi.
Well, what was cool is so that he's listing the house for sale, and he had an installation guy come out that was going to do installation over the garage. And the guy comes out.
Yeah,
and,
so far this sounds super cool. You are correct.
Yeah, so he's a friend. He's a friend of the family. So he comes out and he tells me, he goes, dude, for the amount of insulation and stuff you need and material, he goes, you're talking a couple $100. He goes, I can't even charge you to come do this. He goes, you should do it yourself. Well, our project list just doubled then because we'd already went and got, and we're like, oh,
he's doing you a favor.
Yeah, So
you should do this yourself.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Now you owe me because I did you a favor.
So, but I'm helping him get it ready, so it was good, But yeah, we made our second trip back, so I text my wife and I tell her, I said, hey, so I'm back at some store, and she goes, or I said I'm back, with the hypocritical and I'm telling her, and she's just sending laughing faces because she knows how I'm cringing while I'm walking around some store. Mm-hmm. And anyway, short story long, we're going to check out. And you like that transition?
Oh, yeah.
Short story long?
Woke me right back up.
Yeah, we're going to check out. And I get recognized by a friend we went to high school with, someone we went to high school with. I didn't even recognize her until she turned around and I saw her mask had the W on it, the purple W. So I knew that was from where we grew up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw her eyes, so I knew who she was. It's so weird to try to recognize people now with masks on,
And, I mean, if we were dogs, it'd still be easy because...
Right, yeah. Hey!
The mask isn't going to stop the butt smell. We're still fine.
Yeah. That's Damon stew. I know it anywhere. That's Damon stew.
That took a left turn, and I'm to blame for it.
Yeah, but the other part that I thought about then too was I am depriving the world of this awesome beard that has to go behind a mask right now. You know what I'm saying? So I picked the worst time to have generation 1 of the beard.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's fine. That's fine to mask.
The look on your face is absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, well, because...
Did I just shut you down?
Yeah.
I just shut you down.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
because you tricked me into looking at your face, and I don't I don't really appreciate it.
I'm up here, Ted. I'm up here.
I don't know why Brian puts the garbage can by you. I'm the one who needs it more.
I'm not a piece of meat. Oh, yeah. Same again. Fool him once.
Yeah.
Fool him 17 times. What about you? Anything interesting happened this week?
So I drove for work to Moline on Wednesday because I knew Thursday was supposed to be bad.
Yeah.
Brian didn't know. Apparently he found out after he got trapped here at Audiohive Podcast Studio.
Correct.
Hey, by the way, you definitely couldn't be blocked in by that awesome plow job they did out there. They might as well just put it all against your door.
They did.
They plowed everything. They plowed it to the block, so you don't even know there's parking blocks there. So I know someone's going to try to drive right through that line.
Yeah,
and they're going to lose their front end.
Yeah,
can we be here for that?
That checks out's going live right now via Facebook.
So it wasn't supposed to be bad weather, but there was some fog. Now, I've always heard of zero visibility fog, and I've never believed it because I'm like, you can see a little bit.
Right.
They're just kidding. No. It's a thing.
For the fog. So not for the snow blowing. It was for this.
No, there was no snow. I mean, there's snow on the sides of the road. There's nothing on the road. Road was clear. I was going a good clip. I can see in front of me. I can see in front of me. I can see in front of me. Suddenly, I couldn't see my hood.
Really?
Legit could not see the hood of my car. Going 70 miles an hour. Yeah. So this is the second time I've gone out there in the last 6 months where I've needed new pants while driving.
Wow. Yeah. No, I've never had it that bad. Where you could see your
it was
hood.
crazy.
Yeah. As soon as the lines start disappearing on the road, it gets scary.
And the problem we have now is people have automatic lights, so they don't think about the fact that those are only turning on their headlights. That doesn't help for the people driving behind you.
Yeah, no taillights.
No taillights.
Yeah, no taillights. Correct.
Yeah, I came up on quite a few people that clearly are not familiar with that
there
concept.
You are.
Yeah. Oh, I found you.
Tag. You're it now. Remember car tag? We used to play that when we were younger. Did you ever play that?
No. What was the thing? What'd you do?
Car tag.
Would you really bump cars?
You'd bump cars.
Oh.
Yeah. I had about 5 or 6 buddies I'd play with. Yeah. It was we'd bump cars.
We didn't call it that, but yeah, we did that.
Yeah. So we'd always, and if you could shock somebody like at the stoplight in the middle of town, because where we grew up, there was we had minimal stoplights.
Cars had legit bumpers back then, though.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, if you did it, you'd literally fold in a car.
And I hate to say it, but we drove like real steel cars,
beaters,
but we drove beaters. Yeah. Every kid when they turned 16 didn't get a brand new car payment or a brand new car.
No.
That's not what happens,
I got the privilege of driving a 1986 Chevy Astro van,
which was probably marvelous in car tag.
Yeah. I mean, that one time I wrapped it around the bumper around a phone pole because I thought it was cute driving in snow.
Yeah.
Was not as fun for car tag.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you the story?
No.
So, our friend who did our dumpster artwork.
Okay.
You also like give him money and he gives you money occasionally on weekends.
Yeah.
He was I think he was in the back seat. I don't remember if he was in the front seat, but I lost control of the car and they were like what are you doing? And I just took my hands off and everything. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally not doing this anymore. This is the car doing something. So we're swerving back and forth. It does a 180 and hits a pole. And the bumper goes from being flat to having a letter C in the middle of it. It just curves in. I drive it home, then get in my sister's car and drive that to the place we're going to spend the night. No, I get in someone else's car and they drive me in. So I call my dad to pick me up the next morning. He comes in the van and I go, what did you do to the car? He didn't fall for it.
No.
At all. No.
The old Richard.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What happened here? Mostly because I saw the front of the car and then I wanted to know what he had done to the back of the car without even going to
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you walk right to it.
Yeah, he Columboed that pretty quickly.
Yeah. No, well, he was, if anything, he was a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
So you're not going to pull one over on him like that.
And I lost the privilege of driving a 1986 Astro minivan that day.
You know what's weird is, like, to somebody now, that's like torture. You know, but back in the day, that you're right, that was a privilege.
Now, my kids can drive. I mean, they have the legal ability to drive.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Don't want it.
Yeah. Or there's other kids that are like, this is what I'm getting. It's like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that or yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's don't look shy on that gift. Son.
This is
that's
a 2019.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had 2 calendar years of cars by now.
Yeah. My iPhone 47 does not link up to it. Yeah. Technology's so old. I want to revert back just for a second onto
do you want me to do the introduction one more time? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Checks Out.
Oh, he threw in the echo again. Yeah.
I just want to see if he was awake.
That was amazing.
Brian has a guest today. We won't
Yeah,
we
Brian
won't involve that.
Brian has an intern.
Someone is keeping Brian awake over there.
Yeah.
Or doing the sleeping for Brian. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the arrangement is.
He's napping vicariously through his assistant. Yeah.
This is the point where I go to Google, but not for the show.
Right. Could you check my stocks? Please check my stocks.
This is the part where I put something on the screen for Ted.
Yeah.
That's
and
all
then
over with
don't tell
now.
Damon about that.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Right.
Oh, did you lose money in the stocks?
Oh, yeah.
I like it. Oh, man. Come on.
Come on now, son.
Yeah, I do like where you're going.
Is this
I
an
haven't
intern?
sold yet, so
Is this an intern or did they buy the studio? You're showing them how everything
Right,
works.
yeah.
Because you're
Just the
broke.
new owner of Audiohive. She's an intern. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Amy, were you not supposed to hear that?
But no, it's
Brian's going to have some free time.
Yeah.
Going to fix that fence.
Yeah. Remember, the chickens are half yours. All right. Just remember. All right.
The one she doesn't like. The rooster.
The mean ones that peck at your balls. Those are yours, Brian.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry. What did you want to circle back to, Dan?
So I was going to circle back to the virtual vacations. I really want to see people taking these. Were they?
Wait, were we here at the beginning? Like, when did we talk about these?
Huh? We talked about these a couple weeks ago. That's why I said I want to circle back.
Circle back to the past.
And I just want to hit it real quick.
It is faded to time.
No, it's not. I got to talk about it now.
Oh, I didn't remember it, so it was faded to time.
So, but no, the virtual vacations. You can't go anywhere right now. I know stuff's opening up, this and that. Check yourself in somewhere that you wanted to go or somewhere crazy, and check in a buddy with you. And don't tell them you're doing it.
Oh, I almost did this to you last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So I say I would love it. I love when people check me in places, because then you know what I get to do? The one thing we want to see, the reviews. Because you're going to review the place.
Yeah.
Like
that was why, that was the only reason I didn't want to do it, because I didn't feel mentally up to writing a review.
Understand. See, I do it, and then I can let that review message sit there for a couple days, and then I can think about it. But anyway, I want to just briefly hit the last one that I did, which I'm going to do another one this week. But I took a virtual vacation with Eric. Okay, Williamson.
Williamson?
Yep.
The Kazoo Whisker Crew.
From the Kazoo Whisker Crew. We went to the wrestling museum. Okay.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, we went to the wrestling museum. So here is
you and or Eric in a singlet.
Yeah, here is my review of the wrestling museum that I did not attend with Eric, who never met me there. It was an amazing experience. My friend Eric loves wearing a singlet and challenging others to a tag team match whenever we hang out. This time at the hall was epic because our buddy Ted, who just got off shift at Foot Locker, instantly became the referee in a ladder match we had with the quote-unquote maintenance crew. While I had never heard of them before, they'll never forget the name Giggle Pirates. That's what we go by, as long as they live. Then the best part, we sold their tools on eBay afterwards. It's like my third favorite time ever at the hall.
And that is legitimately on their page.
That is on their page. It's never going anywhere because I'd have to take it down, or maybe they can block it. Maybe they can delete it. If I was them, I'd leave it. But
yeah, because I bet they get more interest.
You'll get more interest off that. Like, holy cow, is this, and again, I didn't say anything negative about the place. I didn't say anything negative about anybody there. Sometimes I've done other stuff randomly where I like to use somebody's name that doesn't, I don't know if they probably have a Joe or a Jim or a Steve that works there, Scott. So you just use a common name.
Yeah.
And you put it in, you're like, man, he was so helpful and this and that. And then they're walking around like, Jim, did you help a guy? You know what I mean? And he didn't help a guy like get his singlet on to go wrestle at the, at the museum. But I want people to do that. Take some time and have some fun with it. If it's the next 4 or 5 days where we live is going to be absolutely miserable. So
yeah, Brian, are you aware of the weather?
I heard it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Now he knows.
Yeah, like minus 15, minus 20 with wind chill, and it's not going to be over 5 probably on the thermometer. So
you just call it a thermometer?
Thermometer.
On that thermometer thing.
So with that being said, if you have time, take some time and do that. When you get a chance to write the review, stay positive, have fun with it, and then copy it and put it on our page, okay, on Facebook. But that's I just wanted to hit that real quick because, like I said, I thought that was worth bringing up again because those things really entertain me.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's because it entertains you.
Yeah, they entertained me. So when I'm sitting there doing nothing in the cold, I would like to read your review on somewhere. And we'll probably, maybe what we'll do if we get enough of them, we'll read some of the most creative ones on here. You know what I mean?
If we get enough of them,
yeah,
this is the challenge. If we get enough of them, we will write a travel book and put them in there.
Oh, that'd be
Can
kind
you
of
imagine
cool.
that? Like an actual book of these reviews that don't actually exist?
Oh, that would be fun. The thing is, though, too, don't tag the same person every time. Because once they're onto you, jump around.
And like Damon says, do not put a negative review.
Right. Yeah, everything's 5 stars and everything, and again, because you had a wonderful experience there. So, and again, you might
unless you virtually vacation at some store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
at that point.
Can't stay positive there. I just can't. And if you vacation there, you know what? I don't want to read your review because your life is already a little more harsh than most. So Treadflix update. Since I'm the only one talking, this has been wonderful.
I believe he has circled the conversation back to himself every time, and now he's bitching that he's the only one talking.
We learned that Brian is terrible in the stock market.
I wanted to go down that route, and you're already like, let's talk about virtual vacations.
I don't know anything about the stock market.
I was excited. We might have actually shut you up for 5 whole seconds.
Well, the power's on today, so you didn't lose that much money. That's good. Realistically, though, is not an intern? Is that the new owner?
No. Is not the new owner.
Asking for a friend who's sitting next to me.
Has a higher seat than you, I noticed.
Yeah. She's looking down on you.
Lording over you. Touch that button.
You're doing it wrong. You did have to show what cord it was for the fridge. So I feel like you're really...
you're giving the tour.
You're really giving the tour of, hey, this is your place now.
Yeah.
I got to take a vacation eventually.
God, can it be sooner than later?
Wow. Hey, folks, heads up. There's a very quality podcast coming sometime in the near future. And I cannot wait. So announcement to come. Does that sound good?
TBD.
Yeah, TBD.
TBD.
Where's he going? That's TBD as well. I'm not, I don't care if it's out back to the chicken.
Wait, hold on though. Can we go back up though? Because we haven't done this for a year yet. We're still in our first year.
Right.
And I feel like Brian has already taken 806 vacations.
Oh, yes.
And yet he needs a vacation.
Yeah.
I didn't say
well, this one might be a permanent. Maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a permanent one.
Is it Aerosmith?
Yeah. The
saw
owner.
them in 98.
What were you 3?
I was in 8th grade, 9 Lives tour.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were saying like permanent vacation. That was early 80s.
Yeah. I was like, no, you didn't.
I'm like, no, you didn't.
I mean, you might have been there, but you didn't say anything.
No, 9 Lives.
That's
9
what's wrong
lives.
with
Throwing him around like a beach ball.
That's what's wrong. His mom was at that Aerosmith concert. That's what's wrong with Brian. She was there. My mom loves Aerosmith. That's like one of her favorite bands.
My dad did too.
Yeah,
he got hammered drunk. Didn't remember a moment of the concert.
Wait, when you were in 8th grade?
That's where Brian was conceived. No, that's the first concert his dad went to, Aerosmith.
Ask me who was driving that night.
Nice. See?
How many times did you take 8th grade, Brian?
He is so dark. That's why we don't want him to talk too much.
Yeah.
He's so dark. So
when does this takeover happen?
Yeah.
Did it happen today? Yeah. Can it take halfway through the show?
Yeah. Tell you what, if you're going to buy stock, buy it in Audiohive Podcast right now.
Yeah.
It's going to trade at its lowest right now.
Well, that's what they did. They bought toilet stocks and shot them to the moon. So you might be onto something.
I'm sorry. It trades under GameStop.
Yeah,
You'll find it.
If we can get Elon to just say one word about Audiohive Podcast.
He's in my Treadflix.
Oh, I actually made this relevant.
Wow.
For you?
Segue. I love it. Yeah.
I did not like that segue.
No. Why? Because you couldn't ride it.
Yeah. Can we have it more like an ATV? I need more wheels. Yeah. I'm an old man.
I can't balance. There's a lot going on here. No.
All right. Let's hear what you learned on Treadflix.
Okay. So Treadflix, for those who just started listening, is the treadmill, and I have a TV in front of me. So I have like Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever I have for apps is on that because it's
so it could be Treadflix Plus.
Yeah. It
could be Treadflix Plus Prime.
Yeah, or Treadflix Discovery Plus. Yeah. Well, there's a whole mixture. So we just call it Treadflix. But I watched a thing on Elon Musk on Amazon
please tell
Prime.
us how the Desperate Housewives are doing right now, or whatever the name of the show is.
No, Bing Empire. I'm done with that. I'm done with the Bling Empire. All good. She got back with the Red Ranger. So it was I was harsh. I wasn't planning on going there.
I was on pins and needles for that.
She got back with the Red Ranger. No, Elon Musk, I watched special on him when he cashed out of PayPal, because basically they fired him. They told him, hey, step down, go away. And he was like a co-CEO of the organization. When eBay bought it, he cashed out $167 or $176 million. He went and put $100 million into SpaceX and like 60 into Tesla, and whatever was left, like 10 or 16 million, he put into his solar stuff that he does. Solar City, I think is what it's called. And so he made all this money, which like if me or you had a cash out like that, okay, or Mac, who's apparently on his way out of the podcast world, right? But if we had a cash out like that, we wouldn't. I don't know that I'd feel the need to invest it in other stuff. I feel like I'd probably be able to relax. You know what I mean? So it was kind of weird to see his mentality and his drive. And now he's taken that 160 million of his own money.
I don't know if you picked up from the documentary, but the man is a weirdo.
He's a different breed. He is. And he's somebody that I don't think I could have ever worked for, because he seems like if you're not working, you're not living.
When you need to change the keyboard on your phone to the symbols to spell your child's name,
yeah,
you're kind of weird. You're a tad weird. We can't just use this first keyboard, Elon? No. We need to skip into the not even the first set of symbols. We need to get to the second page of symbols.
He's a different breed.
Real rags to riches story.
But he's worth like $300 billion. Yeah. So he's phenomenal.
Well, you saw Lex Luthor step down from LexCorp this week.
Really?
Yeah. Bezos stepped down.
No kidding.
Yeah.
He's got enough money.
Hey, Alexa, tell Bezos to suck it.
Yeah.
But in my contract, whenever I mention him, I have to tell Alexa.
Call me.
Yeah.
Call me. I know
he's got free time now.
Yeah,
he stepped down.
You still got money. Come on, call me. But
you're done chasing Kal-El around the universe.
He's another one though. I mean, but he started that himself back in the 90s, you know, so I mean it's taken a while. But yeah, he's like the second or third richest man, I think, or second maybe behind Musk. But like Elon Musk,
they keep jumping back and forth.
If he tweets something, everybody does it. As you saw with the stocks and with other stuff, you know, that's what.
Yeah, he said Doge and Dogecoin.
Yeah, if he tweets something, what's neat is that you're making your own wealth, because if you go, okay, I'm in heavily,
is that neat or invested. Is that manipulation? But a little manipulation. That was the word I tried to say. That kind of power
is neat. You know? So even if it's manipulation, it's pretty neat. But no, so I learned about Elon Musk, and then the last thing, I'm done with the Titanic now. Okay, which I know is going to sadden a lot of people, but I'm done with the Titanic. The last thing is, I really thought in great depth about I will never, ever in my lifetime.
Like what, inch and a half?
Yeah.
We know what you think great
to
depth
my
is.
soul.
Yeah. Just skim the surface.
Yeah. But I could never be a captain of a boat.
Because you suck at stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's not why. It's not why. Hey, first off, is the intern laughing? Because I got to have somebody on my side. This is ridiculous. All right. So, sorry, new owner. But anyway, it's ridiculous.
Perfectly timed.
No, wasn't timed at all.
Brian's response to my joke?
Yeah.
Killer timing.
Yeah. I notice whenever it's something ignorant to me, the whole room finds it entertaining. I say something ignorant, everybody's like, that wasn't funny.
Would we sweep your leg, everyone in the room?
That wasn't. Damon, you shouldn't go there. That was so ignorant and so rude.
All right. I was so funny, I don't remember what you were saying. Go ahead.
So I was telling you that I'll never be a ship's captain by my own choice. Okay. I will never be one.
Sure, that's what we tell you.
Right.
Yep.
And the main reason being is because you have to go down with the ship. And I would not do that.
You wouldn't go down.
No. What I would do is one of two things. Okay. I've really thought this through. I would either jump in the first lifeboat available and then say I'm now captain of this ship, right? Pick who I want to come with me.
You go right up to Tom Hanks and go, you look at me. I am the captain now. While you're in the lifeboat, is that what you do? And the guy's like, I'm not even Tom Hanks. Why is he doing this to me?
And I'm going to need that
Didn't you just captain that boat? The one that sunk? I don't want you captaining this boat.
Did you have that accent before?
Right. When did you become Scottish? So
you just sunk that really, really like elaborate boat that actually looked like it was seaworthy, and now you want to captain this dinghy? Get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, jerkweed, there's a lot more icebergs out here.
I don't need to tell you this. The captain doesn't have to go down with the boat. That way you're just an asshole captain. Like you can jump off if you want.
Right.
And we all know that's what you are anyway. Just go ahead. Save yourself. Yeah. I think everyone getting on board would be like, oh, this guy's first off. I get it. Sure.
Yeah.
As you're introducing yourself. Like, yeah, this is, here's your skipper. Here's your captain. And everyone would be like, yeah. This guy's first in the lifeboat. I can tell already.
I'm just telling you, that's plan A.
I mean, the intern gets it.
Yeah.
Met you an hour ago. I was like, this guy's saving himself.
But plan A is that. Okay.
Saving yourself as the boat goes down?
Commandeer the lifeboat and become the captain of that ship and take care of everybody in there. But I'm going to randomly pick who I want. So
it'd be mysterious if you got in the lifeboat and it's already pre-stocked with your snacks and your drinks. Wait a minute.
Where'd we get the extra lifeboat at?
That's disturbing.
Your carry-on, sir, you can't fit that canoe in your carry-on. What are you doing?
Your luggage is already in it. Well, no, I don't know.
It's weird.
This seems planned. I don't know. This doesn't seem like an accident.
And a blanket?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
In case someone stews.
But then, my second option would be that 2 weeks before the boat takes off, okay, I'm going to buy a ticket as a passenger on said ship, okay? Even though I'm the captain, I'm going to buy a ticket. So then, and I'm going to write my resignation letter and date it for 2 weeks prior. And then what I'll do, I'll quit right on the spot. I'll hand my letter and I'll jump in the boat with my ticket and be like, I'm a passenger.
First off, why don't you just captain the boat better so you don't wreck?
First off,
and I can't imagine you wouldn't spend the entire trip at the captain's table being like, look at me, I'm the captain. Look at me, look at me, look at me.
That's why
look at me.
That's why we're going to hit stuff.
Yeah. And then you're going to get in the boat and be like, I don't know who that captain guy was. Man, he sucked. That's your plan?
He keeps wanting me to call him Jack Sparrow. I don't understand what his name is. But no, that's really where I would go with that. As I would do this one or two things. Most likely, I would just stay a captain because then I don't have to have the money out on a ticket. Because odds are I'm going to pay for some uniforms when I don't turn them in.
It's true.
Yeah, I got all 5 of my uniforms on.
That's what I will know is because your uniforms will already be in the lifeboat.
I get in the lifeboat, and we can only take 4 people extra because I got all my uniforms in there.
Still in the original wrapping. Yeah.
Well, I've heard there's a heavy fee on these.
There's a heavy fee.
When these hit the bottom of the ocean, there's a heavy fee. So these are only rentals. They're just rentals.
Yeah, that's the best part about the uniform.
They're rentals.
Ooh, you don't own those. You're going to do a lot of stuff in those that's gross, but you don't own those.
You don't own them.
No.
We're going to pay somebody else to clean your stench off of them.
Yeah.
And you don't own them. So then I just learning on Treadflix is getting tiresome. So I'm going to get stupid for a while, watch some movies, and then I'll go back to trying to get smarter because I feel like I've got about as much knowledge as I probably could over the last how many weeks.
Oh, and it shows.
Yeah.
It shows you were at the top of your knowledge game right now.
Thank you. So like I said, I'm going to retire from that. Okay.
I was playing Mario Kart 8 on my Treadflix earlier.
Were you really? Yeah. I love to play video games.
With TJ online. So.
Oh, really? You put the headset on and do the whole thing?
Yeah. And he's like, Ted, you're not doing really great. And I'm like, I'm also riding a bike at the same time, son. So you need to calm down. I am piloting a cart as Bowser while riding a bike at the same time. Getting in 6 or above is pretty good, I think.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
So you have the video game just set. Is it on your computer or is it on your TV?
Well, no, it's a Switch, so I have it. Like I can see him on the computer. Like I can see him on the computer, but I'm playing the game. Like he has it streaming on the computer, so I can see what they're doing and also see it.
How's the screen on those? Are they decent size? Like size of my phone or?
No, it's bigger than that.
Is it?
Yeah. The actual Switch or the Switch Lite?
Actual Switch. Well, in my house I have 3 Switches, Brian. Nice. I have 2 regular Switches and 1 Switch Lite.
Hey,
because
you don't need one of those.
If Nintendo makes it, my dumb ass will buy it.
Nice. Nice.
And we can't share in the Wilson household. No.
I'd like to,
everyone has to have their own.
I'd like to introduce you to Pet Jet, sponsored by
Oh,
Nintendo.
I don't have money for that.
I'm out.
Are you nuts? Yeah, I'm gonna have to start like digging into the terms and conditions of Nintendo stuff because I see anything about your stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo, it's been a good run.
Yeah.
You've had me since 1985, but I'm out.
If they even use the words "that checks" and "out" anywhere in the whole thing, you're like, whoa, hold on.
Wait a minute. Like, all right, Control F, search for Paracchio.
You got some weird Da Vinci Code stuff going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to be enlisted in this. I'm good.
This is all in Japanese except the word Paracchio. I gotta go. I don't know what it is, but I gotta get out.
Hey, you pronounced it right. All right, congratulations.
I'm sorry, Procraccio? Is that?
Yeah,
was that?
you now own stock. You own stock in Nintendo. No, like I said, that was my inclination was to keep trying to learn and try it. I won't say it's getting boring, but it's like I'm running out of stuff that I find interesting. And I know there's a lot more stuff. People are like, well, the stuff you're looking at is stupid. I get it, but
that's the thing. I
everybody's got
I
their own
have
taste.
Netflix, I have Amazon Prime, I have Disney Plus, I have Hulu, I have so many different streaming things, and I'll be like, okay, I just want to watch a movie. I want to ride for 2 hours, and it'll be an hour into me riding, and I'm still like, nope.
Right.
Don't watch that. Don't want to watch that.
You have like 20 things to your list, but you never play one.
Yeah.
You're
And
like,
people are like, oh, you should watch this. You love it. You should watch this. You love it. And I'll get like 10 minutes in. I'm like, have we met? Because this is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what made you think I wanted to watch this?
Do you know me?
Yeah.
Do you know me? No, like I said, I just feel like if I get a little silly with it, but the hard part is then if you do want to do an hour and a half for a couple hours, you got to find something that runs that time frame. Because if you run out 20 minutes before you're, really done on the treadmill, then you're like, oh,
You want to start something new.
I don't want to start something new, and I don't want to sit here for because I even have my Pandora on the TV, but to just hear the music or to just hear stuff does nothing for me. I need the visual stimulation of I'm not walking right now. You know what
the
I
only
mean?
thing that works for is if people want to listen to That Checks Out as a podcast, they should do that while they're on their
There you
treadmill.
go. Yeah, Roku's got to pair up with with all platforms. Hey, the other thing I was going to ask you is I joined your virtual tour.
Yeah. We need to figure that out for you.
We need to figure that out today because
have you checked your email? Because they told me they sent you an email.
No, I have not received any emails from them. So that's false.
They said they're going to reach out to you. I just assumed it was email.
Yeah, no, they have not reached out to me.
Have you checked your junk?
Yeah.
Mail. Have you checked your junk mail?
Have you checked your junk mail? No, I haven't seen anything come in. But
junk mail parts.
I joined
because of their junk.
walking across the country, right, or traveling across country because you're bike riding sometimes.
Yeah. I'm in Texas now.
Yeah. Well, we are collectively, right?
Yes. Sorry, you threw 10 miles on or 30 miles. What did you throw on? You threw on something.
I put 10 on myself. Like I had to add it manually because it's not pulling from my Fitbit.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing 15 miles a day, doing stuff, it's not pulling anything. So it's irritating.
It's only reading 10 miles. So I'm sorry, Brian. I did 1,200 miles. He's done 10. So we are traveling across the country.
We are in Texas right now.
Yeah, we are in Texas.
Collectively.
What's it like pulling all that?
Yeah.
That's why we're only in Texas.
It's hard. Yeah. It's why we're only why do we take that route anyway? Why are we in Texas? It seems like we should go just straight across.
Because we're virtually traveling Route 66. You want to talk to the people that built the road? I didn't build it. It was already 55 and 44 and whatever it was by the time I got here.
Yeah.
So,
but no, I joined that and I was very excited, and now I'm very frustrated.
Oh, you were very angry. Yeah.
Yeah, you were having fun with it, and it was pissing me off. Because you're texting back, you're like, just calm down, we'll figure it out. I'm like, it needs to record my steps. What's it doing? And I'm basically yelling at him in a text, and then he's like, I didn't do it. And it was hysterical. He's like, well, I better send an email. I'm like, right. That's what I wanted you to say all along, because I don't know how to. What are they going to tell me to do?
I don't know, but they said they were reaching because they told me it's probably something you're doing, which I laughed because that's what I was telling you too.
I kept trying. Even the one time I was sending you screenshots, I'm like, I hit this, it does nothing. I hit this, it does nothing. Then it told me no storage, whatever. It was really. I'm frustrated now talking about it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm letting this conversation keep going.
You're smiling. I don't understand.
No one cares about this, but the fact that you are literally getting hot.
Yeah, it makes me angry. It makes me angry. I have so many unrecorded steps that they're not going to take and put in there. So it makes me angry. Man, I really want to.
Brian asked a question about it's like dragging you across the country.
They're real heavy.
That's not even funny, man. You have a
subpoena.
Yes, that's my new button. Yeah. So stop talking crap to me.
You have a subpoena.
He's like, I don't need a drop. I can do it myself.
That's my own voice.
We have Brian's no anymore.
Yeah, we do. That's right.
Do we?
No.
Okay. All right. Because I know he's kind of eliminated some of the stuff. We still don't have all the buttons filled. We still don't have a drop for strange stories, which if you want.
There's no more double legs on the roof.
There's our drop, I guess.
Strange stories.
You want to do one?
I do the killing.
Yeah, go ahead. Now we're just pushing buttons.
There's no killing.
Welcome to That Pushes Buttons.
Right. Well,
starring this soundboard.
Push my buttons all the way here. First story.
Hold on, I got to go throw it.
Yeah. Smuggler caught with 1,000 cacti strapped to her body.
I'm sorry, I wasn't really listening. Did you say cat eyes, cat guy? What did you say? Cacti? What is
cacti, like cactus.
Yeah.
1,000
Just
cacti.
checking.
Cacti is the multiple for cactus. Did you know that?
Did you learn that on Treadflix?
I learned that when I read this story. I've never had a multiple of cactus, so I've never needed to use that. But basically, she had this stuff strapped to her. Okay. She's in New Zealand. Okay. And what's funny is she had, it's 1,000. She's 38 years old, but she had 1,000 cacti strapped around her body in like pantyhose and socks.
Why?
Because she's bringing them into the country. She's coming back from China where she got this stuff. I think they said China. But she's coming back, and her name is Wendy Lee.
That's my sister's name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
She's coming back from...
And she's
coming back from Virginia.
I don't really associate that side of the family, so this could
that side.
This could
my
check
sister.
out.
I don't associate with that side of the family.
What?
But she's 38 years old. Here's the great thing: they caught her, and so she senses they're onto her. A dog, like a drug sniffing dog or bomb sniffing dog.
She senses that the law is onto her, or that the cacti are onto her. Because I would sense that too.
Yeah. So she whole plane ride. She made it back to. She's like, "Do you have anything to declare?" No, I don't. How about the fact you're strapped with 1,000 cacti? Okay, sure. No, ouch. That's what I would declare.
Yeah,
ouch.
right.
I have one thing to say.
I am really into acupuncture. That's what I'm going to declare.
Yeah. Well, is that like the cartoons when you go to the bathroom and to pee and it's just going everywhere? Right? Yeah. You're like, hey, it's a fountain. But anyway, they stop her, or the dog senses something, but doesn't like alert. So she gets nervous because people are now kind of calling attention to her that work at the airport. So she goes in the bathroom, okay, and starts flushing this stuff that she probably paid money for in some other country to not get caught and this and that. Well, it's not flushing. I'm sorry. I live with kids in my house. There's stuff in my house that don't flush. It's not cactus shoved into pantyhose. Yeah. You know what I mean? So she's in there trying to do that, and then she's throwing it away in the garbage can because, they'll never find that again.
No.
No,
this is clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect escape. I will tell you this, that while I had to stop playing Mario Kart the other night because I heard someone violently using a plunger in my house.
Oh,
and I had to go try it. And it was basically like someone like someone touching the thermostat. That sets off the dad alarm faster than anything. Like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah. This needs supervision.
Yeah. I have to back up and tell you that earlier in the day, I had to violently plunge a different toilet.
Wow.
So this was the second one. And that's when I'm like, all right, something's going on.
Lots of fiber in the Wilson household.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds good.
It was like the end of Poltergeist, but instead of a TV, I pushed out the Metamucil, just like right on a cart, just right outside.
That's still that is as a dad, you don't like hearing that.
Yeah.
And then
because it was not a gentle, it sounded like there was an alligator in there. They were trying to push back down.
I'm going to have to pressure wash the walls when you're done pushing this hard. Yeah.
Oh, but what did I find? So I heard that, took off my headphones, walked out of the
You had your headphones on and heard it?
Yeah. Well, they're the ones that go over they don't cover my ears.
Gotcha.
The bone ones. So I walk out of the room that's in the same hallway as the bathroom, get to the bathroom. Now there's no one in there. So I think it was a ghost. I think Casper was in there.
Yeah.
What did I find? How did I find the bathroom?
Toilet seat down, door shut?
You figured it out.
Yeah.
Someone's been listening to this podcast. Yes. Yeah. Somehow they violently used a plunger, put it down, closed the lid, got out of there, shut the door, and got into a different room in the 2 seconds it took me to take my headphones off and walk into the hallway. And I want to know who that person is because they have a magic act they don't even know about that I want to put on stage and charge for.
Yeah. You're blaming your kids for sitting in front of the switch and everything else. And in reality, they are very well conditioned athletes because they move.
Yeah.
They move quick.
They need to lay off that protein though because
wow.
I can't afford new plumbing.
Oh, but like I said, I understand. There's certain noises in your house when you hear something, especially if you're downstairs, you hear something fall. What was that?
Yeah.
What was that? And you always get the same thing. Nothing.
Yeah.
No, it's not nothing. It's something. It's
Yeah.
never not
Especially
nothing.
when you hear something fall that is not going to be able to put back together.
Right.
Like, no, that's something I'm going to either step on later or I really didn't want to have in 17,000 pieces.
Right. I get the same thing though too when I get I'll hear like I'll hear that and what is that? Nothing. Then I hear like the vacuum going. I'm like, what the hell are you? Okay, we're just randomly vacuuming now?
Right.
Okay, I'll be right up. Let's see what's going on, you know? So I totally get it. And that was a good digress because that needed to be said. As a dad, you totally understand. Even moms are probably the same way. There's certain stuff they hear. You know?
They have their own like alarms. But that one was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I am winning this race, but I have got to sacrifice Mario for this.
Yeah, mine is also, now my kids are a little bit older, but mine was the click, click, click on the stove. You know, if you're the tick, you're like, oh, and like you're home with the kids and you're like, okay, what are we cooking? What are we making? You know?
Yeah.
So
I have one burner on the stove that likes to give up every now and then.
Gotcha.
So we have one of those stick lighters.
Yeah.
That's what I like to use. But when I'm in another room and I hear the
right, you're like,
oh, that's been going on for a while. Let's turn everything off. Let's open all the windows.
Yeah. Damn that clapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the next thing you're going to hear is
Right. Yeah.
which child was that? Which child was that? Because they're dead.
We talked about that last week though.
Killing one of my children?
No, clean it with fire.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you fix it with fire.
I mean, I'm at the point.
Yeah, fix it with fire.
I could shove my house into the retaining pond.
It's frozen right now, I'm sure.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Why is Ted's house on the pond? Look, we're going to wait till spring.
Yeah.
You'll totally get the point. Just relax. You know?
We're waiting for a Viking to die so we can have a funeral over here.
But so this lady, they found 947 cacti on her.
So she was only able to get rid of that, or that's like you rounded up to 1,000 earlier.
And they said the total value. No, it says about 1,000. But it basically it was about 1,000. They rounded the story.
How big is this woman and how small are these cacti?
Here's the deal.
That's what I can't figure out.
I couldn't find a picture of her. Okay, so that's what I was trying to figure out too. Is like if she's smaller and then she's posing as our size.
You said you couldn't find a picture of her, and Brian woke up.
Yeah,
I have a feeling Google's in someone's future.
Picture. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He sends us a screenshot of his stock page.
Take note of that, intern. Something interests Brian. Now he wants to pay attention.
Right. Chickens. Somebody say chickens. But no. So basically, they said the total value of it all though was $7,000. Now to me, that don't seem like very much.
Yeah, because I have to imagine the flight was probably probably a tenth of that.
That's what I'm saying. So and you had to provide capital when you bought them. I'm thinking, So anyway, but like I said, the dog's alerted
to New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, she
came back to New Zealand.
She was coming back.
I don't
to
know
New
if
Zealand.
you've seen Lord of the Rings, but they have some vegetation in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Probably not cactus, but
well, I'm going to tell you right now, she came from China so she got him from China. But it's basically just one of the dogs tipped off and she got scared. She before she got pulled for like an inspection, she went to the restroom. Because of course, most people probably are going to question you going to the restroom if they haven't already stopped you. I'm sure the dog guy's like, what the hell? Because the dog wasn't alerting, but the dog was just kind of acting funny. So, well, yeah, it smells plants. It's not smelling marijuana, I guess. You know what I mean?
Well,
or whatever.
Dog's trying to figure out, like, I see one human, but I smell 947 cactus.
Yeah.
My brain cannot put this together right now.
Well, she had 142 illegal seeds in her luggage, which, they're going to x-ray that and see that. What is this? My poppy seed collection. I bring it everywhere with me.
Wait. So she could have just brought the seeds over and grown her own cactus?
That was my other thought. It's like, wait a minute. How many seeds can you strap to yourself? Maybe you shouldn't have had that in the luggage.
That's what I don't get. Like, why didn't you just try to bring over a few seeds, take a little time, grow your cactus?
So they could have gave her 15 months in prison, but instead...
Well, she was like, you've already been punished. You have 8 million holes in you right now.
Yeah. She'd have to heal first.
Yeah.
So somebody with that many open wounds can't just go to prison. They sentenced her to 12 months of supervision. And it says intensive supervision.
Yeah, I would imagine.
You want to know why? She's been caught doing this before.
With cactus?
Yeah. So
why can't like Delta just flag her thing so when she tries to use her ticket, it'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Just make her sit down when we get somewhere. If she's like, ooh,
they call her Desert Lee. Why? Where do you think cactus grows, son?
Desert Lee?
Desert Lee. Well, her last name's Lee. Yeah, but no, this is her second time doing it.
I like to do that when people put Lee at the end of stuff. Like people talk about the car.
General?
Yeah, people talk about the car in Dukes of Hazzard. Well, generally. Wait a minute. I think there's supposed to be a space there.
So I guess New Zealand doesn't allow anything to be brought in for growth. Like you can't even ship in, like say you wanted to do Omaha steaks. Call me. Say you want to do Omaha steaks or something, right? You can't ship that in New Zealand. It has to pass their inspection process.
Oh, that's a lot of countries with vegetation or food or animals or
So
that happened to Johnny Depp. He tried to take a dog to Australia, and that started the whole thing.
Yeah. But no, it was very weird read. But to get almost to the end and find out that it was her second time. Well, you don't think somebody knows you?
Yeah. That's the fool me twice thing.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's literally like, just make her sit down. If she can't grimace, all right, we're good.
It's that'd be the worst version of that movie, Catch Me If You Can, wouldn't it? It'd be like, I think we got her.
Does she go up to Tom Hanks and be like, I am the captain now?
And I need your life vest. Because this shit hurts.
Wait, you didn't say it. She had him in her butt.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to know where they were around her body. That's what we're going to stay with.
So weird.
So staying on the same topic as far as like smuggling stuff. 74 chameleons were discovered in a suitcase in a Vienna airport. 74.
Well, how many did they not find because they were blended into the suitcase?
So he said they found all these Tupperwares. Like he packed all his clothes in Tupperware. Okay, let's give it away, Chachi. I don't think socks need to be put in Tupperware. I don't care how dirty they are. But he put everyone individual, and he had socks and underwear and like shirts in with them. And I thought the same thing. I'm like, boy, that Hanes tag is moving. You know what I mean? You're like, that's so weird. You know? And there's Boy George like, I know one when I see one, you know? But no.
That's going to come around and get you later.
It's called, never mind. You get it.
Yeah. You have to explain it.
But this guy was 56 years old. He's arrested and faces $7,000 in fines. That's it. But he had them in Tupperware.
Did you just search $7,000 weird stories and both these came up?
No, but that's what's funny that was what it was worth. This is what he got charged. So basically the other lady could have paid his thing, I guess.
I was smuggling the cactus to pay off my boyfriend's chameleon fine.
These would have brought. You should have put the cactus in the Tupperware and strapped the chameleons to you. It would have hurt a lot less. You know what I mean?
Just got a Tupperware the shape of a dog and filled it with chameleons. Yeah. I'm like, that's just my plastic dog.
That's got to be the worst case if I grab the wrong bag. You're like, shit. As soon as you open the bag. I'm the strapper. He's the smuggler. That's right. But
that could have gone a different direction.
Yeah, $45,000 worth of chameleons. 45,000.
Wait, 72 chameleons?
74.
74 are worth $45,000.
Yeah, but yet in the last one, the cacti,
like almost 1,000 of them.
Yeah,
was
almost
worth
1,000 of them was worth like $7,000.
Yeah.
So if you're going to smuggle something, I'd go chameleon.
Well, did Elon talk about chameleons right before that?
Right.
Brian, do you got any money in chameleons?
Yeah.
No.
I saw him looking down. I had to see if he was paying attention.
You know they're dinosaurs.
No.
I was trying. Nobody ever. What's weird is you guys will say something like, really? And it turns out to be true. I say something, you guys are like, no.
I think that speaks more about you.
Yeah, I never get a really. I never get somebody checking, you know? So.
Prickly pears are also known as tuna. I don't.
What?
I'm just reading the Google behind you.
Oh.
Is that true? Is this is why I don't believe Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Prickly pears are also known as tuna. In the parenthetical, fruit.
Prickly pears?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a type of cactus.
How did we, that's a cacti?
Yeah.
What?
Brian got disinterested about partway through looking for the, you know what? I can't find the story immediately. I'll just stir this up.
He goes, I could start with the chameleons, but we're going to go back to cactus.
Oh, wait. Here's a sentence about you. It's often white or green, radially symmetrical in shape, often tubular, and smell described as musty. How did a sentence about Damon get in the cactus article?
Well, the thing is anybody can edit a Wikipedia article, so...
Don't give away my secrets, Brian.
Prickly pear.
Don't give away my secrets,
Scientific term, parachio.
Hey, you said it right.
Hey. But so, sadly, not all of the chameleons made it. So, that's a kind of a sad ending. But the ones that did are not going to go back to the jungle where they'll probably get eaten anyway. Yeah. They're going to stay at a zoo or do something, whatever. So
here's the last line that's going to tie into your cactus thing.
Yeah.
Drier, spiny fruits may cling to the fur of mammals or be moved around by the wind. So she could have just strapped into the plane, I think, and would have been Some of them would have made it to New Zealand. I think she would have been fine.
Like a fly strap?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fly strap.
Get a little drag off the tail. I don't know what's going on back there.
We keep turning left. How many cacti you got stuck to that thing? We keep turning left. The pilot's just pissed. I can't steer this thing.
I'm getting out. Where's the life vest? Where's the parachute?
Yeah.
It's you running through the thing.
Here's my letter of resignation.
Here's my ticket. Here's my pre-written letter of resignation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need the parachute with my snacks in it. I am out. And then,
I would totally stand behind that guy. Be like, that is the smartest guy.
The co-pilot, like, I don't even know who the hell that is.
Yeah. Well, and going back to last week, the pilot's already back getting his own coffee. You know what I mean? So he's like, why does the plane keep turning left? We are now headed to Canada. Where are we going?
Is a pilot named Brian?
Yeah.
Walks around during the most important part of the thing, getting coffee. Isn't this the only time you're supposed to be working? Shh, quiet. I'm getting coffee. I'm taking videos of people, not telling them I'm taking
hand on the
video.
exit door. What are you doing? I forgot my moccasins. I forgot my shoes.
Yeah,
my
hold on.
slippers.
I can't find my phone. Hold on a second. I got to go look for it.
I had that thought about 5 minutes ago, actually.
The phone you're holding, or to get coffee?
That was my phone. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, like
You don't know
Waiting
where
for
your
it to-
phone is?
Nope. Might start ringing. Sorry in advance.
we should just call it now.
So no foresight to put it on silent either.
Well, I normally
We couldn't
do.
find it.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it to put it on silent. And I just want to reiterate, he has assistants today.
Yeah. That was pretty awesome. Wasn't
Are you just writing everything he's doing and putting "don't" in front of it?
Yeah. Your scholarship value has $7 attached to it. 7.
Don't let any of your professors audit this.
Yeah. They're like, wait a minute. You went to Audiohive?
We saw you were going to that strip mall. We thought you were going somewhere else, and we all approved of it. But Audiohive.
You want to learn to work at the laundromat? We're cool, but I don't.
Oh, that's the one you're going with?
Yeah.
I was going with the medical facility.
Yeah. Correct.
A couple doors down.
Horticulture.
Yeah. Horticulture. Prickly pears.
There you go.
Prickly pears.
There you go. Well, there's a travel agent. There's a horticulture place. I think that the lady was coming here.
Yeah.
We're onto it.
So I have one more we could go through quick, and this was my favorite one. Turkmenistan's oddball president declares new national holiday for his favorite dog breed.
I'm listening.
Okay. So the man really likes dogs, and but has contempt for his citizens. He's not a real good leader. I guess he's been in power for quite a while. And basically, he went ahead and made his favorite dog, which is the Alibi. It's like a shepherd.
Yeah.
Okay. And since 2006, he loves those. In fact, he's so crazy about the shepherd breed, he just declared a new national holiday in their honor. From now on, the last Sunday of every April, the people of the ex-Soviet nation will praise the Alibi breed for all it's done. Yeah, that is amazing to me. And what's better is I'm going to attempt to read this guy's name. All right? And you're going to laugh. But
Well, you've been having trouble with basic English.
Oh, no,
so
this is not basic English.
That's what I'm saying. You've been having trouble with basic English.
Listen,
this should be hilarious.
if Vanna White, if you said, I want to buy a vowel, she would need to put track shoes on and get ready to run. Okay. She's not like, okay, she's stretching. I mean, you're like, okay.
that whole board just ding,
Right.
ding,
Especially
ding,
if Y
ding.
becomes a vowel too. But I know it does.
Sometimes why?
Sometimes. 4, 5, 6. So anyway, that has no merit on anything.
No.
His first
Is
name.
someone making deviled eggs, by the way? Is that
I'm
you?
not sure. No, it's not me.
Okay, I'm not the only one that smells
No.
that.
Yeah, all right. So, wait, hold on.
Yeah. Ma, there's no more deviled eggs on the roof.
False.
False. Yeah,
There's some somewhere.
There's some somewhere. So the gentleman's name is Gurbanguli. Ready? No, it's
I'm already in. Let's do this.
Gurbanguli. So maybe
Wait,
it's
Gerbang, you're ugly? Is that?
Yeah, it might be.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gurbanguli. Last name. Oh boy. Okay.
Burmahamad Meadow?
No, it's Berdy Makhmadov. Did you already look him up?
Yeah.
Is that why?
That one has a W, that one has a V. So I feel like I was fooled.
That guy looks mean. I didn't see any pictures of him. He looks mean.
Wait,
but
he's holding a dog in the air by its scruff.
But he loves that dog.
I don't know if that's the way you show it.
Yeah. Ask Michael Jackson.
I mean,
It was
he's
his
holding
baby.
it in front of Putin. So, and Putin looks really excited that he's torturing that dog. This has taken a turn.
Hey, thanks for the visual aids.
He's going to make it wrestle the bear later.
Yeah. I was real happy about this story. Now I'm sad.
Oh, is this the guy that was lifting like the invisible weights and was all proud of himself? I'm looking at that photo where he's lifting a bar. He's like, I have the bar. I don't know what happened to my voice right there.
So this dude, he makes the holiday, right? And then what's funny is his son, I'm not going to say his last name again. His son's name is Serdar, Serdar. First off, I would hate that name. Okay? It's bad enough that your dad is Gerbangali.
Yeah, Gerbang Ugly, sure.
I would rather be Gerbang Ugly Jr. You know what I mean? That's what I would be. You know, the second. Hey, the second, because he's in power, right?
Right. I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
But he's the head of the International Alibi Dog Association. So do you see a connection there? His son runs the organization for the dogs. And
did his son just need a day off? And
yeah,
so
and the dad
just.
But he made it a Sunday. Do they work every Sunday?
He made it a Sunday?
I thought that's what it said. The last Sunday.
No, I don't think you're catching on. He made it for his son's holiday. He made it a Sunday.
Oh,
is the guy into puns too?
This is deep.
Because I already hate this guy.
I hate him just by looking at his picture.
Yeah, well, the one where he's holding the dog in the air. That
right.
I'm out. He's holding the dog handing the dog to Putin, and he's still holding it by the scruff.
You don't have a picture of the statue, do you? Because that's what I'm getting to now. They put up.
Milwaukee put up a Fonzie statue, so I don't know what
19-foot tall statue. Okay, in 2015 they put it up, and it features an LED screen displaying the videos of the breed's accomplishments behind it.
Yeah, that statue could take out your Titanic.
That statue's amazing. Wow. Yeah, if the Titanic hit that,
it literally looks like they took that from Pigeon Forge, because that looks like the front of the Titanic Museum.
Yeah, they put a dog on it.
Again, let's make a museum in honor of the people that lost their lives in the Titanic, and then put their murderer at the front for grins.
Yeah,
for giggles.
Yeah. There's a killer in the room. No, he's not. He's right outside.
He's right outside.
He's on the street.
Yeah,
he's greeting people as they come in.
There's a nice waterfall off the front of it. It's gorgeous.
So basically, this guy, like, he shows how he loves dogs, this and that, but he's a dictator. He's a...
Oh, you could have stopped halfway through.
Yeah. Over the past 15 years, the president has cultivated a pervasive cult of personality. Cult of personality, huh? That
cult
comes
of
up.
Personality.
Yeah, I like that song.
That's a good song. I do enjoy it.
With no one allowed to criticize him or his decisions. So...
are you modeling yourself after this guy?
No, because he has a horse that stands on top of 50-foot.
Oh, is that all you need?
That's what you saw. The horse there?
Yeah.
That's his.
All you need is the horse?
That's the president's horse that stands on that statue. Like I said,
there's another picture of the
we'll
dog
have to
statue.
put these pictures up on our page and show people.
The dog statue is more of like a circle.
Should I start doing it now?
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
now.
why not? Why not? Because you're not doing anything else.
Because I for the last 4 weeks in a row, Brian has taken pictures, and I've worn like the dumbest stuff, and now that's all over the place. Today, I dressed a little nicer, thinking if Brian takes some video, I'll be prepared for it. Nothing. Hasn't even moved.
Well, first off,
this shirt I got
I'm blocked.
I bought at Armani Wells, the store of Claudia Wells, the original Jennifer from Back to the Future. Call me.
Really?
Clip that, Brian. Yeah, I want to send that to her. I want to let her know that we are promoting her store in Studio City, California. Appointment only due to COVID. Armani Wells, proprietor Claudia Wells. I want Brian to clip that so I can send it to her. So maybe someone will call us.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. And then in a way, maybe then you could get back to the future. We could talk about what we're talking about here. The future's now, man.
No.
But no, essentially this guy, he's just a raving juice box, right?
Again, I can't figure out if you're describing this guy or yourself.
Right.
I need a map.
Moment of I wouldn't want to call it inclination, or what's it called? When I'm discovering my inner self, what are we calling this?
I don't know.
Huh? When I'm in depth, I'm in touch with my soul.
Oh, that gross?
Yeah.
Calling it gross?
Yeah. Which is about
when
an
you're
inch and a half
touching
in.
yourself?
We talked about that already.
Well, all that checks out.
But to have a guy that is this much of a tool, that is that much of a dictator, to say, I love these puppies so much. I'm going to put a statue up. I'm going to make a day for it. I thought that was really cool. Then I also thought that's probably the dog that sniffed the cacti.
Could be.
You know
I
what
also
I'm saying?
think that's probably his PR team are like, ooh, man. Dogs? Everyone likes dogs. Let's push this dog thing, I guess. They got nothing.
Why does everyone hate me? We got to find something everybody likes.
Let's go with dogs. Sure.
Dogs? We're going to go with puppies?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. I like dogs. Let's make a giant gold one. Let's put a TV screen. I know the citizens are starving. Let's put a big, expensive, round TV screen in the square with a gold dog on top. Don't let him touch it. I think that'll smooth everything over. I think that'll be great.
And let's show highlights of what this dog can do, especially show him eating, because it seems like everybody's hungry.
I want you guys to remember Billy. He did not buy into the horse statue thing, and we haven't seen Billy around lately, have we? So just remember that when we all vote up or down for this dog thing.
I don't think there's any voting going on.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't think it's any.
I think he has he lets them vote for just for show, but everyone votes yes.
What do we like? Dogs.
What do you like? I like dogs. Oh, I like dogs too.
It's amazing. I was just going to buy a puppy.
I don't like dogs anymore. Oh, I don't like dogs either. Hard left.
I was fooling you. Me too. I have a cat. I hate cats. Me too. He's dead tonight.
I do the killing.
Yeah. Me too. He won't see sunrise tomorrow. Yeah. That's the most awesome yes man ever on the face of the earth, right? You have all my freedoms. You tell me I can't criticize you, and now I'm going to kill my pet in your honor. You wake up the next morning, breaking news at scrolling. He changed his mind. He likes cats.
I'm giving Brian the international sign for timestamp because I think there's going to be some editing.
That's just so awesome. So anyway, that was my favorite story. I know it might not have been the most interactive one for us to go off of, but I thought that was so weird that somebody could just say, hey, I'm in charge. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I'm doing this. We're done. And I realize that's a dictator, but we don't live, you know what I mean? We don't live that way. So we don't, I've read about it in history, but I didn't know that was still going on, in the 2000s,
Yeah.
So according to Bling Empire, it's done over there. So otherwise, Dr. Chu would be in.
Oh, wow.
What? That's more knowledge.
Yeah, you and your Dreadflix.
Yeah.
Brian, you got anything to say?
Nope.
Yeah.
He's like, my stock is still going down.
Yeah. I stopped looking at it.
Did you really?
Deleted those apps.
You're dead to me, apps. Yeah. That's how I get my money back, right?
I can't lose money if I can't see it. Yeah. They're calling him. You lost all your money. He says fingers in his ear. La, 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 la. I deleted the app.
Yeah, do that when they call for your car loan, Brian.
I just see when he does his taxes. Brian, that does not count as a charitable donation. You cannot write that down here. That was a business opportunity that went wrong. You didn't lose much, though, right?
No,
Played it safe?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thought you were going to get ahead of the curve, though, eh?
No, not really.
I mean, that's probably why he has a mount for 2 monitors, yet only 1 monitor on. I had plans, I tell you. I had plans.
That was monitor money.
I had plans for that money.
Plans.
Meanwhile, the Repo Depot's backing up. We're going to need that microphone. It's still hot. Still hot.
Yeah. That's why he had him plow stupidly, so they couldn't get a truck in there.
He's like, they'll never back the truck up to my door.
I've given my stuff till at least March.
I've got a killer fort. So, all right. Well, like I said, we're coming at you from the Audiohive Podcast Studios. Why don't you take us out, Ted? So we don't know who the new owner will be next week.
Yeah.
But we'll go from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to us from Blank Podcast Studios. We might be filling that in with something else next time. Find us at thatchecksoutwdt. Find us at all your podcast streaming apps and locations. Don't find Damon anywhere because gross.
Echo.
I have been Ted for Brian and Damon. That checks out.
Echo. I love the echo.
And it distracts you, which distracts me.
What were we doing at the end of last week?
Do you know how hard it is to do something seriously when you're like,
I know.